Welcome back to Deck Night, guys. Tonight we got for you not Blanton'S.
Wait, that's Blanton'S.
That is Blanton'S. But
Blanton'S.
we're going to tell you what you can get to replace this in just a minute. Welcome back, guys. Here we go with what we can drink, what we can go buy that is not better than Blanton'S, not different than Blanton'S, but what is available for you to drink instead of Blanton'S.
So you're saying if I can't go buy this somewhere, I can't find it anywhere, which you can't, for under $100, what do I do?
We're going to tell you right now. But before that,
like, subscribe, share, comment, give us a big thumbs up, and hit that bell. Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Also, before we do that, we have to give a huge shout out to our good friends at Gramco.
I'm going to come up with a jingle. Gramco.
Live Elevated, guys. It's a Gramco company. We have got a QR code that I'm going to stick in right about here. And hopefully I can figure out how to do that. And if I can't, and if it doesn't work for you, then just go down to the description. I'm going to put a link in there that's going to give you the opportunity to go to their website and shop with us. And when you're done shopping, put in a coupon code for DK on the Rocks 20 and give you 20% discount to all their awesome products, which are...
You got gummies, you got hard candy, you got rolled cigarettes.
Pre-rolls. Quick mix. You can put
Quick mix, which I don't have yet.
You don't have.
I don't have the quick mix.
And you can put that in anything
So I'm
you
gonna
make.
go buy that.
So you put it in your brownies, you can put it in your cakes, in your
You
foods.
can put it in your tea.
You can put it in anything.
Yeah. And then you have the coffee.
The Wake and Bake coffee.
Wake and Bake coffee.
You also have their awesome shirts and coffee cups. Also, guys, remember, don't listen to us. Go to their website at thegramco.com and check out all the cool stuff they have. And make sure you're using the QR code and our coupon code, DK on the Rocks 20. It's a vet-owned business. All their products are grown and processed in the great state of Florida. And
they're doing great things.
Let's go in there.
I can go on and on about them.
Yeah, it's forever. But we can't spend all day doing that because we're here talking about Blanton'S. So thegramco.com, I'm going to link in the description all the information you need to know. Go to their website, check them out, shop with us, DK on the Rocks 20. All right, moving on to Blanton'S, thegramco.com.
All right.
So, Blanton'S, guys, we're going to drink this.
Blanton'S.
Real quick.
So this is one of Homer's favorite, Blanton'S.
Give it a quick review. Let's see if I can get a good pop. Hey, that was weak.
No pop.
Weak pop.
I don't know what I just chugged, but it's there.
So
one of Homer's favorites is Blanton'S. He has all of these. You want to take those out and show them everybody?
So before we do that, let's talk about the specifics of Blanton'S. Well, the reason I have, okay, we'll go there. So mash bill number 2 is what Blanton'S is made by at Buffalo Trace. They do not disclose what is in their mash bill, what their mixes are, but obviously it has to be 51% corn, and the rumor is that they are at least 12 to 15% rye, which is a Buffalo Trace high rye, which to me is not a high rye at all.
Does that turn you on that you don't really know what's going on?
I don't like
Does
that.
that make
I hate
you
it when
want
they
to drink it more?
I hate it when they don't disclose it, but whatever. Anyway, so all the things that are Buffalo Trace mash bill number 2 are all the Blanton lines. So you got the gold Blanton'S, which I believe is released in Japan. You guys, I should have looked it up and figured out what it is or why it's different. Only thing I know what makes it different is it's 103 proof. Then you got the Special Reserve, which is a green label, which again, I don't know what makes this different.
But you told me green is rye. So that's
typically,
not.
But this is not a rye. They do their own thing on this. But this is their Special Reserve. It's only 80 proof. And then the Blanton'S Black, which again is 80 proof. I don't know what makes it different besides the proof. They all come out of the same warehouse. They're all warehouse H. They're all handwritten. They're all hand bottled. They're all single barrels.
Which we've seen them handwritten.
Yes, we did. It's on our video.
Somebody come and tell us why.
So in our video of the Lexington
Bourbon
Trail, we go to Buffalo Trace. We go into the Blanton'S bottling room, and that's on there. So I'll tag that in the little thing up here somewhere when I do the editing. Anyway, there's that. There's also 3 other bottles that are part of the mash bill number 2 line, and that is the Hancock's Reserve, which is just as hard or harder to get.
I think it's harder
than Blanton'S. So,
yeah, I've never seen Hancock but once, and I've seen Blanton'S way more than that.
Also, another one that is I think the hardest to get of the mash bill number 2 Buffalo Trace line is the Rock Hill Farms. And it is almost impossible to find. Extremely impossible to find. I've only seen one once that I can remember, and it was I had to choose between it and the Heaven Hill 17, and I went with the Heaven Hill instead of the Rock Hill.
Sorry.
But the bottle of mash bill number 2 that you can find that is only $12 a bottle, that is the same as Blanton's, is
Da-da-da-da.
Ancient Age. It's the same mash bill. The big difference is this is undisclosed, rumored, aged 7 to 8 years. This is aged 3 years. So this is only 80 proof and this is 93 proof. So we're gonna give this one a taste and see what we think about it compared to the Blantons.
You're just adding to it. Okay.
I am.
just
Oh, there's
making
still
sure.
some in there from before.
So this is Blanton's. That's Ancient
Age.
Age.
All right, so the Blantons from our good friends at breakingbourbon.com.
You can tell the difference in the smell.
The nose for Blantons
I'm sorry,
is
the nose.
a bouquet of honey, vanilla, light bubblegum.
Wait, which one are you at?
Blantons.
Blanton's. There's no bubblegum in this.
Light bubblegum and orange citrus peel, lying gently beneath hints of barrel char and toasted sugars that tussle with floral notes. Light cinnamon and baking spices top things off. The scents are nuanced and inviting, creating a satisfying opening to open the sip.
Maybe.
All right,
The
all of it.
palate. Go ahead.
The palate hits with initial sweetness, housing notable flavors of light caramel, honey, muted vanilla, brown sugar. Underlying the opening flavors are leather, charred oak, and rye spice, which bubbles to the top. That is from
Nothing
BreakingBourbon.com.
bubbles to the top. Everything is in the mouth. Nothing hits the back. It's all full through everything else. I don't get the bubblegum at all.
It's got decent weight. It
Oh,
hangs
it
out on
definitely does. It's one of the better ones that have the weight on the, what would that be called, syrup?
the top. I don't know.
The bourbon?
It's sweet. It's definitely got a sweet nose, and then you can feel that rye spice in there, but it's very even and easy to drink.
Very even, yeah.
Easy
I
to
do
drink.
agree with that.
I do prefer it on the rocks, but I think there's some bourbons that I know I can drink neat, but this one I like better on the rocks. I know
I think Weller's is the one I can do on neat.
You can do a lot of them neat.
You can.
You are seriously a neat person.
I am.
Do the
So
Ancient
then
Age.
Ancient Age. Okay, so
Ancient Age.
this is such a different smell to me. I don't know how you compare.
All right, the nose of Ancient Age is caramel apples, corn, oak, honey, vanilla, char,
can
and
definitely
some
get
bits
that
of
corn
spice
oak.
and banana.
And I get that banana. I don't get banana in Blanton's at all.
No.
Think banana, you're getting banana. Banana bread.
Very sweet. Very sweet. It's very easy to drink. You can taste the proof difference. Even though 93 proof is considered a low proof, 80 proof is extremely lower. And you can tell the difference. The rye spice is it's not very strong in the rye area for Blanton's. Doesn't have a kick. Like I said, it was smooth, but compared to the Ancient Age is way easier to drink and way smoother
Disagree.
because you get that rye in there that gives you a little more spice when you drink them together. Now, like I said, if you drink Blanton's on its own, the rye does not kick hard at all.
I have to disagree with you. Blanton's is way better than Ancient Age.
I didn't say it was better. I said it was easier. I didn't say that was better. I said it was smoother to drink because there
Which
was no
one?
kick. 'Cause
H&H?
Blanton's, this is easier to drink
Yeah.
because it doesn't have the kick.
Yeah,
that
Blanton's
this
has that kick, that little bit more of a rye to it, and Ancient Age is more of that banana loaf bread.
Yeah, it's
I could see where you, okay, so close your eyes. Let's see if you notice the difference. Ready?
that's the Ancient Age.
What?
I can smell it. Yeah, that's Ancient Age.
Wrong.
No, it's not. Blanton's is in the Blanton's cup.
How did you know?
How do I know what?
Because of the smell?
Yeah, the smell. This one's super sweet. This one is way sweeter than that one.
Okay, do me. Okay, ready? Perfectionist coming on right now. Ancient Age.
Yep, she's right.
I know my bourbon.
All right, guys. So this wasn't about which one we think's better, which obvious we know. You prefer the Blantons.
Yeah.
I prefer.
Both?
I like them both.
Can you tell? But
when
you can
I
tell the
sit here and
difference.
drink them together, there's an obvious difference. But it is the same mash bill. The big difference is when they're what their age is, and I'm sure the Blanton's is probably housed in a different part of the warehouse than H&H. So
Yeah, Blanton's have its own.
no, I'm sure if this is the same, it may not even be in the H warehouse. You never know where they put this. All the Blantons come out of H warehouse. Every single one of them. That was Albert Blanton's warehouse. His name's Albert, right? It's where it was his warehouse. His warehouse he created. It's the only one on the property that's got a metal skin on it, and that all Blanton's comes out of there. I don't even know if H&H goes in there or not. It may or may not. It's Smashable number 2. They can put it in a different warehouse.
So is H&H an actual Buffalo Trace product?
It says on the bottle that it is distilled
At
by
Buffalo Trace?
no. It says it's distilled by Ancient Age, distilled and aged and bottled by Ancient Age Distilling in Frankfort,
not
Kentucky.
with
Well,
Buffalo
honey,
Trace.
it says Frankfort, Kentucky.
But people have been known to take the Blantons and pour the Ancient Age into it.
Slow down. This is a Buffalo Trace Sazerac product. This is not its own company. It's not its own thing. It says on the bottle that it's distilled for Ancient Age, but it's Buffalo Trace.
Oh, wow.
And it's the Buffalo Trace Mash Bill number 2.
But I've heard liquor stores said, oh, you can't get Blantons, go to Ancient Age. I could see that.
Yeah. So like what I said is when you're drinking them like we just did side by side, it's easy to tell
Oh, yeah.
which one's which. But I think it is good enough that when you don't have them side by side, that you can drink this just as easily
I
as
could
that.
definitely pass that off for Blantons.
Without someone that
Without,
didn't know.
if I didn't know anything and you poured that in here, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's Blantons.
And also, when you put it on the rocks, the water changes the flavor and the taste
much so.
that you probably would not be able to tell.
And
That's what we got. If you guys are looking for something to replace your Blantons, if you can't find
So
Blantons
going for like $100
or less,
to $11.
One more time, make sure to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, give us a big thumbs up, comment down below which one you would rather drink. Blanton's or Ancient Age.
none of us can talk tonight. Apparently, we are all off in our words.
Also,
So-
remember to go to
Excuse us.
thegramco.com, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Good job. All right, so guys, if you can't find Blanton's for less than $100,
Which it's hard to find.
unless you're in Lexington and you get lucky that they're selling this that day, they
Or
will sell it
go
at
to
retail.
Buffalo Trace.
That's Lexington, honey. That's
Okay.
what I mean.
So go stand in that line, which is a very long line every morning to see if you can get it. Or
Or you can go to your local liquor store, and a good chance is they'll have Ancient Age. You get the Ancient Age, and
I've
drink
never
this
seen
instead.
anything that. No, actually, you know what? I think H&H recently, since bourbon is going up, that's not easy to find.
it's not in every store, no. And actually, where I got this last bottle, they only had a handle, and I said, "Do you have the regular 5th size? I don't want the handle." And he's like, "No." Apparently, everybody's finding out what this is, so it is actually selling a lot more than it used to. So I still think
So
it's.
don't pay more than $15.
I think this is still readily available. It's still out there. Don't worry about it not being available. But again, Ancient Age, 4 Blantons. And you got anything else to say? All right, that's it, guys. Comment, like, share, all that stuff. Go to thegramco.com. Shop with us with this link at the bottom down here that I've added in the description, and use our DK on the Rocks 20 coupon code to get all their awesome products. All right, that's it. Bye.